Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's having an excellent Friday today, as are we.
Hello.
It is very cold here in Michigan.
Frigid.
As you'll notice in our show notes, we're going to delay shipping. So just to make it easier on everybody, if you happen to want to buy something, you see something you can't resist, don't worry, we're not going to send it out to its demise. We're going to hold it back until the weather is favorable.
It looks like it's going to be very cold everywhere this week.
Yes.
So
it's a tough one.
Yeah, I think it's best that we just keep them here, keep them warm. We'll send them out on the 2nd. Looks like temperatures are going to be good enough on our end at that point. And as long as they're good enough on your end, we'll send them there too.
Yeah.
But we are glad to be back. We missed you guys last weekend.
I've been making soup all day.
Caleb's making a giant pot of soup. You can see our windows are all steamy.
Yep. Yeah, it's time, man. This is soup season, that's for sure.
It's time to get me carbs and soup.
Yeah.
My favorite thing in the world.
So today we have let's say it's a small show. It's not huge show.
Only slightly warmer out there.
Yeah, it's the whole country, right? We're all in this
your corner
together.
is pretty much like the only corner of the whole country that might make it through this. Tonight he's making chicken noodle. He made some really good stock earlier.
Yeah.
Gonna make some chicken noodle. We went out and got some bones today, and he's gonna make some beef soup this weekend.
Yeah, it's like I'm making a master stock right now. It's got pork bones to start and then chicken afterwards. So they're both going in the pot. Now the chicken feet are in there cooking up, and is it going to be a good soup?
Yeah, very excited about it. I could live off of bread and butter and soup or broth for the rest of my life and be happy.
Yeah.
Hi. It was good. It was a lot of walking. So much walking. It was cool down there, so it wasn't a whole lot. I mean, it was warmer than here because it wasn't 2 degrees outside. But it was only in like the 50s down there, so it was still cool.
But it's not what you expect Florida to be, right?
No, but it was fun. I learned a lot and talked to a lot of people, and I'm glad to be home, though. I don't love traveling. Iced tea.
Oh, yes. The elusive iced tea. Delicious.
Caleb makes us delicious old fashions to get through a Friday. Hello, welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was glad I got out. I was originally scheduled to stay in Florida through today, and I changed my flight and came home on Wednesday because I was afraid that if I stayed down there too long, I would get stuck in all this, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah. It's a good look,
right? Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you love it. Yeah, I know old fashioned when I see one. Yeah. Oh, thank you for joining us.
Oh, fantastic.
We're so glad you were able to come by. If you have questions about what we do or how we grow or anything like that, don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah, you're just in time to see us try not to sell plants to people. Welcome. No, normally we try to do a lot more selling of the plants. This week we're like, okay, we'll hold your plants for you. But it's just a slightly different format, that's all. But we're going to show you some pretty plants. I actually pulled a couple plants that were impressing me this morning in our collection so that I could show them off a little bit.
Thank you, Tia.
We've got an interesting...
We kept the show small. We've only got 3 trays of plants pulled. We've got obviously more. If you guys want something specific, just shout it out. We'll go get it out of the garage. I put everything that we have available in the store. Sunday morning show, I think, will be a little bit deeper. And we're going to do another Come Tame the Madness with us, I think, on Sunday. It's that time of year where all the growth that we got all summer and fall needs to be cut back. Yeah. So we have some maintenance we need to do out there for different, because the heater's on and stuff like that. So I think Sunday's show will be more about cutting plants again. Caleb even threatened to allow you guys to pick what we cut.
Yeah,
I was pretty surprised by that.
Yeah, maybe there's some suggestions you guys can, come chime in and say, hey, you should cut this or you should cut that.
Yeah, I was like, are you actually going to do what they say?
I do actually. Yeah. I use it's just a Clonex, and I balance the pH in the water. So other than that, it's just filtered water with a little bit of Clonex in it.
And Clonex is just a very low strength fertilizer, right?
Yeah.
What's it, like 239 or something like that?
Yeah, it's very
low
count.
strength, basically dilute fertilizer.
Yeah. So it works really well to be in solution like that.
Hello.
Welcome.
Oh, congrats. Yeah, I think you'll really enjoy growing that way. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to have that kind of whole growth pattern, rooting to in a cup in soil happen in such a compact time period. I think it makes it a little bit more rewarding. So if you have questions, let us know.
It's a very dynamic tool in a home Hoya keeper's toolbox too. Being able to propagate at your whim, it helps you to keep your plants healthy and happy. And if one starts looking a little weird or questionable, you don't hesitate to take cuttings and start safety cuttings for it. So I definitely think you'll really enjoy it. It's been a great addition to our collection.
I don't think we've ever tried an anthurium in the cloner, have you? Did we ever do any of that in there?
I don't believe we have, actually.
I mean, the anthuriums that we grew from seed. We never really propagated those when we were not very good at anthurium.
Yeah.
First plant for a complete beginner, I like Hoya fungii. I think it's a really easy, hardy Hoya that's hard to kill, that flowers early.
Yeah.
And if you think you're bad at plants, you're probably not bad at plants. You're probably bad at soil. We can help you with that.
Yeah. Yeah, soil is huge. And that's why we've formulated our own mix. We believe it helps to stay just the right amount of moist, but not too long. It dries out in a very reasonable amount of time and keeps your roots happy and healthy. So even if you overwater a little bit, it will dry out in time and your roots will be happy and healthy. In cups the size that we generally run, something like this. This is a 16-ounce clear cup. You can see how it's got some pretty good roots, even a little bit of some moss going in the pot there. This is one of our mother plants. But as you can see, first time for us, it's giving us some beautiful little flowers. So this is a Paxtoni, a very beautiful and interesting looking species with a somewhat thin leaf. It kind of reminds me, it's giving me Bella vibes.
Yeah. Life with Start, you can come join us over on Palm Street if you download the Palm Street app. We are live over here right now and streaming to YouTube. And there you can see all of our available plants for sale. We do ship nationwide. We only ship when the temperatures allow. We do offer protections for that. So right now our next shipping date will be February 2nd.
Yeah. Yeah, due to the disgusting temperatures we're having this week, we just decided it's best not to risk it. Let's just don't try it, guys. I did get a couple of
photos of that Paxtoni flower up close.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to see because it's slightly awkwardly positioned, but isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
I haven't noticed the scent. Did you notice the scent on it? I didn't earlier.
It's sort of soapy.
Oh, it is soapy.
And fragrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very pleasant.
Yeah, it's very light.
Yeah.
But it does smell like a flowery soap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could say so.
Jim Phillips hat?
Not sure what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, Paxtoni, the flower, it reminds me of the Pneumomalarioides. And that actually is flowering its little behind off right now in our grow space.
Yeah.
Yesterday when I was out there, I didn't smell it. And I thought that was a little weird that I saw it first. Because usually that's one that indicates with smell first thing. Today when I was out there, I actually smelled it. So maybe it was because I expected it. But it just, for some reason, it hit me as soon as I walked through the door this morning. And I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Angleriana.
Yeah.
I've not flowered ours. We grow it. We've grown it. But I've not had it flower. So
it's a cute little flower.
Yeah, they're adorable.
Hi, welcome back. Are you showing off your other one right now too?
Might as well. Let's get through it.
Yeah.
This one is a customer sent us this plant.
Yeah, Tasha at the Planty office, one of our favorite customers here, sent us a cutting of this. Gosh, maybe a year ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful flower. They're very large, kind of a creamy white yellow sort of color, but they have like square ends to the petals, and they're real chunky, big flowers.
This is Hoya Genova.
Isn't that amazing?
When we first started talking about it, this is the flower up close for you guys. It was a species I really wanted to collect because if you're familiar with the Princess Diaries, it sounds like the place that the Princess Diaries takes place.
Yeah. So isn't that interesting?
It's a beautiful plant. It's grown so well for us. But both these are, now that they've flowered, it's time to get choppy.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
They're definitely on the list to be trimmed and make more plants. All right. So let's show another pretty plant. This one here is the Ashigayalui. Very beautiful. Look at the texture on those leaves. Gorgeous splash.
Welcome back.
Gorgeous raised veins. I'm just such a fan. Really, really beautiful and easy to grow. And the backs of these leaves are really, really stunning too. It's got that really nice purple color going on the midribs.
Yeah.
Really nice vibe. I really dig those. The leaves are so polished and so perfect and ordered and everything. I really enjoy that about them. Okay, next we have Penny Candy.
Nope.
Penny Treat. That's the one. Penny's Treat.
Oh, I feel good. I haven't noped you in a while.
Just keep going until you don't get noped. Penny's something or other, I'm sure of it. No, I really enjoy this one. I think I might be alone, but I think it's cool. I'll wave the flag.
Why do you think it's cool?
Penny's Treat. I just think it's a very interesting demonstration of how Silver Dollar got the silver, and this got the same texture, same characteristics, same sun stress, but it just doesn't have the silver, and that they came out of the same seed pod. That's what I find very interesting and fascinating.
It makes it.
Yeah,
they do sun stress really pretty. You're right.
It's a storied plant that it just, I feel like it doesn't really get its fair shake. So I like to say nice things about it when I can. All right, check this one out. This is another really beautiful one. This is an AH053, and this is its green version, the way that it grows in the medium to low light. Lots of really speckly, beautiful splash. But if you give this really bright light, it turns like bright yellow and orange. It's absolutely amazing, the sun stress on these. So very beautiful and easy growing, the AH053. Next, we have this interesting little leaf species. This is Suwanika. Gorgeous glossy leaves with that really shiny texture to them. They're fuzzy on the backs, and they're just the cutest little thing. I love that center crease in the leaf and the way that the leaves are shaped and that their presentation. They're just so glossy and shiny. And then when you come up and pet them on the back, they're just slightly fuzzy. It's just,
yeah. I do like to mention that this has likely been renamed to Hoya origina. We haven't flowered it yet, so we can't rename it in our collection.
That's
but
right.
I do very much suspect that.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been told, but again, it hasn't flowered for us yet, so we can't confirm. But yeah, it is definitely on the list of being potentially even named as a species. So that's kind of cool also. All right, next we have Marginata, IML 1727. Absolutely stunning. This is a large leaf species with really prominent veins. This sun stresses really nicely. The other day we brought in our mother plant and it still hasn't made it back out. So it's just sitting on the shelf over there. But
is it getting too chilly over there by the way? Do you think it's doing okay?
I don't know if it's loving its life right now. It's doing fine.
Yeah.
It just, I don't think it's getting as much light as it was getting when it was outside. I think it's probably time to bring it back out there and let it get the
every time light. I read it on the screen, I read it as Hoya Margarita.
Margarita. Wasting away in Margaritaville. Yeah, I could see that. It's a very pretty leaf. I find it like, it looks like Syringensis or Murilli. It's got that real nice, prominent, strong leaf vibe with those really crazy veins.
Imagine ourselves in a nice tropical place.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds delightful, right? I
nice
could get down
slushy
on
margarita.
Just swap out the tequila with bourbon. And I would prefer it more, I think.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you want to hang out with us on this very cold Friday.
Yes, come hang with us. It's warm in here.
Negative, whatever.
We're cooking soup and it's steamy. The windows are all steamed up. So, we're enjoying it.
Real hard not to go outside. It was negative 17, I think they said.
Yeah, we're doing our best to make it tropical indoors.
It's 2 degrees legally outside.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's just, no one should have to endure this.
No, I don't live in Alaska.
We didn't go somewhere to get this on purpose. If we went to Alaska, you're asking for it. Like, really, at that point, you're in the Arctic Circle or something. You got to expect you're going to have those kind of temperatures. But here in Michigan, I feel like we don't deserve this. We're better than this. We're nicer than this. Okay, Para Elbow. This is a really gorgeous one.
-23. Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Yeah, I've been seeing some temperatures in like Minnesota, Wisconsin. They're just like horrifying.
It's just so horrible to have to endure that type of weather and then have to protest in it.
Yeah, I imagine it does.
Awful.
Yeah. So instead, we'll all pretend it's not happening and we'll just talk about things that we love instead. Oh, yeah, we do have, they did tell us that on the news today.
Yes.
Watch out for exploding trees.
Trees, and also in Florida, watch out for falling iguanas.
Yeah.
Because that's a thing. Here in Michigan, you're watching for
at the heat wave at 43.
Telephone poles and power lines and tree branches.
They said this morning that we might get the
iciness.
The freeze quakes.
Oh.
The ground, we might get they're not earthquakes, but the ground freezes and shifts, and you might hear a loud boom.
That sounds
delightful. And it's just
that's just what we need, right?
Right. No worries. It's just the ground exploding underneath you.
Just having a freeze quake, an entirely different nature phenomenon.
Not terrifying at all.
Right?
Right.
For goodness sake.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Well, it's an adventure, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. We have Elliptica Silver, or Elliptica Splash. Very beautiful, splashy.
Getting a little pink there. It's cute.
Isn't that gorgeous? I like the veins on these. Elliptica has always been one of those that just, I don't know, it's got a vibe to me. I really dig it.
It was one of the earliest plants we sought out.
Yeah.
So I think that makes it very special to you.
This particular variety has a more narrow leaf and smaller leaf than the standard variety, but it's very beautiful and very splashy. So the splash, Elliptica Splash, is really, really nice.
Agree. Hopefully the house doesn't explode too.
Yeah, we'd prefer it. Definitely.
Oh, the heater outside is working hard.
It is. As a matter of fact, it's making my job harder because I'm having to water extra because it's drying everything out like crazy. It's just running nonstop. Every time I look out, the chimney's steaming, and I'm like, oh, I gotta water more. More plants are
You're watching
out.
The water evaporate.
I'm watching it go right out the chimney. All right, we have Purple Pride. Look at that beaming purple. Look at how prideful it is. It's gorgeous. I'm a huge fan of this. This is the most long-lasting purplish, pinkish.
The darkest pink that we get.
Yeah, it's so stunning. So I'm a big fan, and it lasts longest for all the carnosus that we get that kind of emergent leaf color. This one has the longest lasting, but very, very beautiful and easy growing. I don't know, that flamingo just doesn't hold a candle in my opinion. I have to say I'm becoming biased.
I think it's very pretty, and I really like having it in our collection.
I started out on a level plane. I honestly did, but it's not doing great things. So I'm just like, well, I mean, I've given you every chance, but you're being a jerk about it. So
I think it needs a different condition. I think we need to move it.
Yeah. Maybe cut it up and put it in 5 different places. See where it likes it the best.
Our favorite theory.
Yeah. Okay, next for this one. This is a Haifong, pretty large specimen. Haifong is one of those very underrated and understated plants, in my opinion. This one here has got
Mel, one of my favorite things to do. Experiment.
Really nice leaf, like marginal
it
sun
doesn't
stress
usually get
going
margins.
on. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something I've seen before. And our mother plant sits in a pretty bright place, but the thing about the Haifong is it flowers like crazy. It just constantly flowers in a very visible way.
Yeah, it has a very bright pink,
big
standout bloom that you can't miss from across the room.
Yeah.
It's something we see a lot. This time of year, people tend to overwater their plants if they're in the wrong media because it seems so dry in the house.
Yeah.
So I think that you're right that you find yourself watering very often And again, one of the reasons why we're such big advocates for media that dries kind of quick.
And also cups you can see through, because sometimes those changes will take you off guard. I'd rather see my soil changing colors than see my leaves fading and looking sad and depleted. And that way you can make those adjustments beforehand and save that stress on your plant.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have Quinquevaria, another favorite of ours. Really beautiful texture and those gorgeous glossy leaves. Absolutely stunning. Oh, let me get that timer. Our bread is finished proofing.
Shame we can't ship people soup and bread.
Right?
Yeah. Bread for the soup.
That'd be the one. I got these rolls, guys. I got a recipe.
They're so good.
It's out of control.
Yeah, it is perfect.
It's just lean dough, but we make these little bread rolls, and they're just like
He says we. I don't do
pizza
anything.
dough. Oh my goodness! Yeah, come on by.
Sounds like the song your washer sings. Yeah. Yeah. Be here in about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But if you're always welcome. Anybody's welcome to come by and hang out with Hoyas, and then we will definitely feed you.
Yeah.
We've never been successful with sourdough, which I think it's just because of all the things that we have to keep alive.
Yeah.
One more just doesn't make it.
It's the stupidest thing. It's an easy thing to do. I just neglect it. And my sister gave us it's a dry culture. I forget. There's two different kinds. There's a dry and a wet culture. I think she gave us a wet one, and the dry one, I don't know. But I neglected it. I killed them both. And so it's just, dry active yeast. I use it. I go through we buy 2-pound bricks of it. And so we just go through it. And so it's reliable, it's easy, and you don't have to worry about 13-hour proof times. I go 90 minutes on the first proof. I go 90 minutes on the second proof, and we're in. And I form it in between, make rolls.
I think I just need to have the time to focus on it.
Yeah. It's actually very simple. You just have to be very meticulous about how you execute on the details.
That's different than the plant. You got to take care of it. You got to feed it. You got to watch it. Make sure it's in the right temperature.
Yeah, it's alive.
Keep it in a clear container.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those type of situations that I've really enjoyed. My mom always made bread when we were growing up, and so it was one of those things that I learned how to do from watching.
That's a good tip.
Kitchen scale is definitely huge. I use it for my measurements. I formulated a recipe based on weight. And when you're weighing flour or when you're measuring flour, it can change a lot if you're measuring by cup.
Is it us? Can you hear us?
Did we? Did we do it? I'm so sorry. We're talking about food and not Hoyas at all. But yeah, it is a passion of mine. I love to cook, and I have a lot of hungry mouths.
It works out really well. I hate to cook, and I love to eat.
Yeah.
So.
And with Mom coming over and eating with us a lot, it's kind of nice. We have lots of hungry mouths to feed. Everybody comes over and they're like, "What's for dinner? We're coming for dinner." That's so exciting. I love that.
We'll add you guys to the group chat. Caleb sends out a group chat every morning saying what's for dinner to the kids and their partners and Mom and everybody.
Everybody knows what to expect. Here's what's on the menu. Come get you some.
All right, we've got 37 people coming for soup tonight.
Yep.
Hoyas.
All right. We have Obscura Silver. Very beautiful, easy growing.
Here in KJ.
Very beautiful. I love these guys. I think they're getting some really nice color. A little bit of sun stress, a little bit of pink on there, but that silver is so pretty.
I think this is one that you don't appreciate until you have it in person.
It's very unique.
I bought it and I was like, meh. And then we got here and I'm like, oh, you are pretty. Yeah. You are different than the regular Obscura. And the silver doesn't come across well on camera.
It really doesn't come across on film. Even looking at it right now, it's just, It's not that impressive. But looking at it in person, it definitely changes. Yeah. There's a lot of speckles that are hard to get to come across or to manifest on film. Okay, we have Capit Borneo. Easy growing, very beautiful. This reminds me of Finlaysoni, but it's got that nice round end to the leaf. So very unique and interesting, but great vein pattern, great splash, and easy growth. Capit Borneo. That's a good one. I really enjoy that one. The leaves get quite a bit larger too as they grow out. So that's a good one.
So what did you do outside while I was gone?
Oh,
things took place while I was away.
A lot of watering. I potted up some stuff.
Anything fun?
I do have some Mayumis
Oh, nice.
that I potted up. I have some UPT no IDs.
Hid more plants? You're right.
More work in the vault, yes. Deep down in the vault. Very sneaky work. I have a few geez, now I'm drawing a blank. What did I pot up?
Yeah, mostly like maintenance type
There's
chores
like
out there.
4 trays. There's like not a small amount of plants. It's like 70 plants. So it's a substantial amount of plants. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? That UPT no ID is so pretty.
Yeah.
And the cute little yellow flowers. I'm into it.
It's a really hardy grower for us.
Yeah.
It grows fast. It's able to be cut quickly. Like
initially it took a minute to get going.
To root.
Once I transplanted it and got it into our soil, it took a minute to get over that initial transplanting. But after that, it was like it took off and it's been growing really well. It gave us flowers and then after cutting, it's regrowing really nice. So I'm really happy with that one. It's been a very cool one. It's like Meredithy, but it has a thicker leaf. They're not quite as thin as a standard Meredithy that I've grown. So it's interesting. It's got a vibe of its own. Okay, next we have this one. This is a latifolia. This is that MRH. Really, really beautiful. You can see that gorgeous splash. These things are just out of control. Those original leaves are not the splashiest that it produces, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to get really good splash. It's just the genetics. Sometimes it gives a good leaf and sometimes it doesn't. But the genetics are there and you're definitely in store for some really beautiful, crazy splashy leaves. I love the sectoral splash. It's like chunks and like clumps of splash. I think that's so pretty.
Yeah.
The mother plant is just, it's obnoxious with it. So very, very pretty. I really enjoy it. And it's been a very easy grower also for us. It's latifolias can be on both sides of the fence. They can be very soft stemmed and very hard to propagate and grow. They can be very easy to grow, like a verticillata heart-shaped FKA parasitica. That thing is just, you cannot kill it. It's such a hardy vine. And I would liken this growth pattern or this style more like that than our latifolia outer variegated or something like that has that real nice softer stem that's a little bit harder to get to actually propagate. So if you're nervous about it, if you're anxious about it, this is one of those latifolias that actually is quite easy to grow. And oh man, it's so pretty.
Our mother plant picture here is a good example of how that, it can produce lower splash leaves down here and then much higher splash right after, and just kind of alternates back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on its whim. I can't really put a finger on why it's doing that. It's still in the same place, but growing very different leaves. But it just has that variety, and I think that's really pretty. All right, next we have this gorgeous Sigillatus intervariegated. Really stunning. New growth, well-rooted, and it's just so pretty.
Like how pink these are.
Yeah, our mother plant's doing really well. Really nice color and stunning. We have tried like crazy to get that outer variegated going.
It just keeps going full variegated, right?
Fully reverted on us, or fully variegated, or just not behaving at all. When we got that order from Mayra, the plant queen, we had one in there.
Which was the second one we purchased. Did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That may have been the third one we purchased.
Right.
I think we had one before that a while ago. So it's not been that forthcoming, but with this, it's from the start been growing really good and really good color. So It's the outer that's doing it. The inner is doing really good. The one plant we bought from UPT, and it's just been growing like a madman and beautiful. But the outer is giving us heartburn. I don't understand what's going on with it, but it's just every time we get one, it's got good color on the original leaves, and the new growth comes out reverted.
Or fully variegated.
Or fully variegated,
one or the other, not both. Yeah.
So it's one of those interesting struggles that, you're trying to figure out exactly what you're doing wrong, or maybe it's just that you bought a cutting that's not got good genetics. I don't know. But
I mean, we bought from 3 different sellers. I think it's the plant. I don't think it's the genetics.
Yeah, we've given it a fair shake, right? Okay, now look at this beauty. This is a Mount Ramu. Very beautiful, large-leafed latifolia variety. These are stunning. These leaves get very big. Kind of reminds me of that clandestina, where it's got that real nice pointy leaf. Really, really beautiful. And I would dare say it's got that sinister vibe, that, the dark leaves with the really nice pointed. I think that looks so cool. So, Mount Ramu. Okay, next we have Comengiana outer variegated. Some really good color on those leaves. Look at that. Yeah. This has been one of those
that's a cutie.
It's grown so well for us. It's just a fun one. Yeah. Those cute little leaves. It's a thin leafed Hoya, but it's not. It doesn't act like one at all. And you get these nice thin vines that just grow these gorgeous little leaves.
I feel like it adds a lot of good texture and color into the collection. Like, it doesn't grow like anything else, really.
It's a very wonky grower. Long stems that sort of like grow up until they fall down and sort of like fan out. Yeah, it's got a hanging basket sort of vibe to it, but it's definitely, it wants to try and grow upright at first. But thinner leaves, thin stems, very, very pretty. And it does grow up for quite a ways. So it's an interesting, the way that it ends up growing. Our mother plant was like an octopus. It was like growing in this direction, growing in that direction, all through in between all the other plants.
We're trying.
Here, this thing was just doing its thing.
Hope you're staying warm. Hopefully you're not in the blast as well.
Yeah. This Arctic blast has got us all. We're all blasted over here.
You see that map, you're like, wow, there aren't many parts of the country unaffected.
Yeah, no, we're all in it together this time. Sometimes it's selective, like the East gets it or the Northeast or whatever. But this time...
Agree. I do need an Arizona vacation.
Right? Yeah.
It's supposed to be like settling in tomorrow through like Monday, I think.
Yeah. Overnight Sunday. It's supposed to be a disgusting...
You're getting cold and rain? Wow. Negative 22. Ew.
Horrible. That's just horrible. Yeah. People shouldn't have to endure that, right?
I mean, and we're not even getting the worst of it here in Michigan. We're kind of on the outskirts of it.
Yeah, we're getting grazed.
Yeah.
This is horrible, but this is just getting grazed.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Imagine a direct hit.
Yeah. Yeah, like Indiana, like,
all I can say to that is no thank you.
No thank you. Pass.
Yeah. Definitely will pass on that. All right, let me show you this beauty. This is...
Oh, her goat.
What is this? Pot tea. Beautiful, nice, chunky splash on that leaf. Caught my eye.
I feel like Indiana's kind of like in the bullseye from the map that I saw.
Yeah.
You guys seem to be getting the worst of it. I don't know. They're talking that we might on Sunday get like 3 to 5 inches.
I've had it. I've just had it. I've had to shovel so many times.
So sick of shoveling.
I hate it.
Caleb prides himself on how few times he can shovel in a season.
Yeah, and this season I'm just destroying all my records.
He's definitely lost.
Yeah, it's awful. I spend almost every day. I've had to shovel nearly every day. It's ridiculous already.
It's only January.
Yeah, we've still got so much more winter to go.
Oh, we didn't talk about it, but Caleb's birthday was on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday to Caleb.
I turned old. Surprise. Yeah, I got 1 year older, which is a lot.
Yeah.
So
that was
we're
fun.
Celebrating.
Thanks. I was not home, so we're all going to celebrate tomorrow.
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to do some peanut butter noodles and bulgogi, and I do like a soy sauce, like a dark soy sauce mix.
Our middle child's birthday is tomorrow, so we're doing a kind of dual birthday celebration for them both tomorrow.
Happy birthday! Thank you guys. I appreciate that. That's
so if you didn't know, Caleb and Yaya over at Yaya's Plants, Sarah, they share the same birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
It's a soy sauce, so it's a soy sauce based sauce for the beef. And so I'm sauteing like vegetable stir fry kind of thing. And then I put that on some lo mein noodles with a peanut butter sauce on it.
It's so amazing. So one of my favorite things he cooks.
Ginger and garlic. And
it sounds weird, but it's delicious.
Some creamy peanut butter. And you mix it in and you just toss the noodles in that sauce. And it's really quite tasty. And with that soy and the peanuts, and it all comes together, and it's just like, this is just very tasty.
I could eat the heck out of a pot roast.
Pot roast.
Pot roast is literally my favorite food.
Yeah, we love a pot roast around here. Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, Annie. Oh, it's your birthday? Come have noodles with us.
Come on over.
Share the peanut noodle recipe. We can do that. We can put it up in the Facebook group. I mean, it's not really measured. I can give you the ingredients at least.
But yeah, I can tell you the ingredients. I make this, it's really pivotal, but I make this puree with jumbo ginger and garlic. And I just like throw it in the blender and blend it with some lemon vinegar. I get it from the Korean store, the H Mart. And I make this pickled garlic ginger sauce that sits in my fridge in a plastic quart jar. And so when I need to make a curry or something like that, I'll just use a scoop of that, and you got your garlic and your ginger right on hand. And so that's a big part of what goes in the peanut sauce, and some sesame oil and some tamari Japanese soy sauce and a little Shaoxing wine. So it's a bunch of Asian type ingredients that make up a sauce, and then you just tighten it up with a little slurry. Some cornstarch and water, and then you just toss it around until it gets a nice consistency. I use it's actually a Mexican cooking implement, but it also makes excuse me, it makes like
we've stopped talking about Hoyas. Now we're just talking about food all the time.
It's called a kamal, but my kamal is like 22 inches around, and it's just a sheet metal, carbon steel sheet metal cooking surface with a slight raised rim, but it's like cooking on a cooking sheet over a burner. It's fantastic. I just love it.
Yeah, he's a very talented chef. So he's gotten very good at picking up different recipes and turning them into his own. And they may not be exactly culturally correct, but he's interpreted them into something that we enjoy very much.
Thoroughly bastardized, I have to say. I have tried to serve some of my dishes to authentic, I made a Mexican dish and I served it to someone who came from Mexico, who was raised in Oaxaca and knew Mexican food. And he told me that was a good mole. So I have it on good advice that some of these have some authentic
I think you're doing
qualities,
a very good representation.
But they are definitely, I will fully admit, bastardized recipes that I just sort of steal qualities.
They're just good food.
Elements.
We like good food, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say put your spin on it or bastardized the recipe. Your Nona might tell me I'm doing it wrong. Absolutely. And I would listen. I would absolutely listen to that, because that's how you learn how to do things right, is by listening to people who know. But I've done the best I could. I watched a lot of programs. I'm big into watching cooking programs and then trying to take that as a suggestion and make my own version of it. I never follow, let's quote, recipes, but I definitely look at recipes and I reference them, and I will steal bits and pieces, and I will, sort of take elements from it.
The ironic part is that he doesn't like to cook his own cultural recipes.
I don't.
And I really love those.
Yeah,
and
that's the weird
He does
part.
not want to cook Armenian food for anything. Like, he has no interest in it. I would eat it all day long. But
my mom, she
makes amazing food.
She does very well, and she's done it my whole life. It's just not something that I ever really got too into. And now that I'm into cultural food, it's into every culture but my own.
Yeah.
Isn't that
like
stupid?
That when you make it next time. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to repeat, right? When you just toss a little this and toss a little that.
Yeah.
This is why I can't cook, right? I need a recipe. I want rules, guidelines to follow.
Yeah.
And
it's sometimes it works out like that, and you can do it like that every time. But sometimes I feel like it's just a matter of like, you just got to taste your way through it. And I think I might need a little more of this, or I might need a little more of that. And I'm not saying I don't go wrong. Sometimes I oversalt. I've been guilty of that. But with experience, I feel like you learn how to do it better, and you do better and better recipes as you go. So it's a passion of mine. It's a hobby of mine. And I love collecting kitchen equipment. And to cook like I cook, I need a lot of special tools and stuff like that. And that really does make a big impact. If I cook really nice, my wife will buy me all kinds of fancy
like knives, exactly.
Like knives, exactly.
Oh, did we have a 30-minute conversation about knives this morning? Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. As every morning.
You should start a cooking show.
I got my eye on this new knife.
You started him up. And prying at floorboards. You're right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's good for that. I got an eye on a new kitchen knife for my birthday. I might get it. Still deciding.
I told him he gets to pick what he wants for his birthday.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's stupid, and I can't really justify it. That's why I haven't done it yet. But so I fully understand.
Because you could justify any of the purchases before this point.
Mm-hmm. Most of them. So no, we are very blessed. We are very fortunate to have,
So he buys his knives individually. We have a set of knives we bought in a block that the rest of the family is allowed to use. We're not allowed to use his knives.
Yeah, I sharpen all the knives, but the knives that I sharpen, a lot of the knives that I use they're high carbon steel, and so they chip very easily.
I don't want to touch his knives though; they're too fancy and sharp, and I don't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah, I buy a lot of Japanese knives.
You hide your good ones too.
Yeah.
Hey, silly. Yeah,
but they're fragile, they're delicate, and it's a very sharp blade. As long as you treat it in a very specific way. But as soon as you chip it, then it's a lot of work to fix that. And that's a long time you have to sit there on the stone, grinding and grinding and grinding to make that sharp again. And so that's why I'm so particular about them is I buy knives that are kind of high maintenance, and then I have to highly maintain. And so that's the rub on it. It's a gorgeous knife, and I love it. And I love all my knives, but they all have their things and they all have their qualities, and you have to dry them off before you put them away. You have to. Yeah. Oh yeah. See that I sharpen all my own myself because I don't trust anyone else to sharpen my knives. You want to see the Para Elbow? Yeah, I can show you that.
If you're just joining us, we're doing our best here not to sell plants today, apparently.
Okay. That's what the Para Elbow looks like.
If you want to see anything, please just let us know. We're happy to show it to you. If you were not able to find anything today that you wanted to purchase, we're going to recommend that you tune in tomorrow to a lot of our wonderful friends who are doing a Hoya raid train. Plantic Jungle is in that. Redeemed in Green, I'm not sure if you're in that one or not tomorrow. But there are a lot of great Hoya sellers doing a raid train tomorrow. You won't be sorry to have caught that.
It should be a lot of fun. It always is a lot of fun.
Yeah. You show you Angelada?
I'll show you that, yeah.
Yaya's on the show, Gathering Moss, Plant State of Mind, Callie, Jen at Bunch of Hoyas. There's a lot of really good sellers tomorrow. Vicky, Jax, Cactus and Exotics. I think Gardino's. Yeah, Gardino's is on there. Yeah. So lots of good Hoya sellers tomorrow. Yeah, they had asked us to participate, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be back in town in time to do it, so we decided to skip this one. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get to participate in the next one. But definitely a good time. I don't know what tomorrow. I think tomorrow's theme is superheroes, so it should be incredibly interesting to watch what everybody shows up as.
Yeah, you'll probably see a lot of people in spandex.
Oh yeah, you got a new terrarium going? You need a frog. Can I send you a frog?
Send you a few.
Or 9.
Let's send you a few frogs.
Oh, your plants are flowering. Do you want to show those?
Oh, the pings?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could show some pings. Some flowering floral pings.
She doesn't know. You have a frog phobia? Really? I didn't know that. Any frogs? So a while back on one of those raid trains, we got obsessed with carnivorous plants, and we got some caniculas from Sandy at Casey's Carnivores, and Caleb just loves them.
Check this guy out.
Oh, he's finally growing.
This is a Drosera, or a sundew. Isn't that adorable? They're the cutest little things.
I understand that, Plantae. I feel that way around maggots. I will absolutely just get paralyzed. I can't do anything.
Yeah, I have to deal with all the stuff with flies around here. That's okay. I accept it.
Yeah, so we look at them from a distance. That's cool. We'll keep the frogs here. We'll send you something else.
There's a lot of really cool things. When we started doing the terrariums, I suggested, hey, let's get some terrariums. We've got these high humidity loving plants, and I hate looking into a tote to see them. I'd like to be able to set up little environments that we could grow them. And Cole was like, well, why don't we get frogs? Yeah. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Can we do that? Like, how hard are they to keep? Or can we keep them alive? And so she was like, I'll keep them alive. I'll do it all. That worked
Lies.
out.
Lies. Yeah. Sally, I don't think you were here last week. We were showing off the Lacanosa seedling crosses that you sent us. Some of those are turning out really cute.
Yeah. We have terrariums they're like set up for frogs.
I'll turn the camera for a second.
So they have doors in the front, so you can access it from the front. It's kind of a nice way to get in there.
Nope, that's not the right button either. Flip.
There it is. So yeah, you can see those terrariums there, and there's a lot of frogs in there.
They're hard to see from this far away.
Yeah. But we love them. The plants, it's a great place for plants to grow. You can stick Hoyas in there. You can stick aroids in there. I have a fern in there, a begonia, lots of different, Dischidia. They're not airtight. Yeah. They actually have a screen top, so it ventilates, and I have to spray water in there every day, or it dries out. I also have some cups of water because the frogs like to kind of sit in the cups of water and soak it in through their bodies, because they actually absorb water through their skin. Sometimes they'll gulp water when I spray. They'll like grab, a droplet or something like that. But most of the time they just sit around in the water and absorb it through their skin. So you have to provide them with little spots where they can chill in there and have a little sit bath. But they enjoy it. They love it. They hop around and they eat frogs, or they eat flies all day.
Yeah, we have another one up in our daughter's room. She has a different species of frog up in her room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so they have to stay separate. You have to keep each species that you keep separate from each other so they don't crossbreed and end up with frogs that are interracial, I guess. That's the idea is you don't want them to breed with other frogs and have frogs that don't have lineage or genetics. You want them to be of the species you bought. Yeah.
They're not allowed to be harvested in the wild any longer, so you need to keep the genetics in the U.S. pure, basically.
Yeah. So it's an interesting way to grow these little creatures. They're super fun.
We show her the achi and the gaio and the patsi. Yes, we have. That's how we ended up with so many. We only started with 4 of each species, and now we have, I think, close to 28.
Achi's out here. Yeah.
No, you just had it, honey. This one.
The Gaia-Lui Achi?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said the Achi and the Gaia-Lui.
No, sorry.
And the Patsy. I gotcha.
Gaia-Lui, beautiful texture, beautiful splash.
Yeah, so what's interesting is we started with 4 and 4. I have Tinctoris.
Patsy splash.
Cobalt.
Big chunky splashy Patsy.
and you have Leucomydes super blues, right?
No, they're no. Elcopes.
Elcopes. So the Elcopes have gone nuts.
Yeah, they've
They
made
started
a lot of
making
babies.
tadpoles like crazy. They started making more babies. And so that's why there's 14 of them in that terrarium and 2 in another terrarium, plus 2 others that I sold previously. But it's like the others have not made any babies. So I don't understand how that is or why. They're the same age, but just not doing the same thing. So we may have a terrarium full of males or females in the other, but hard to tell.
Frog's your spirit animal?
Me too, see?
Yeah.
I got a tattoo of a frog when I was 18. And it was many, many more years before I actually had any frogs. I've always been fascinated, always been interested. I've been, a nature boy since I was a little kid.
Owls are my spirit animal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are we still showing plants, or have we given up?
Yeah, we've pretty much given up. If anybody's interested in seeing something that we have, definitely shout it out. But we don't mind hanging sidetracked. Out with you and talking, but chit chat for a little bit, and I understand. Do
you guys want to see Caleb's giant pot of soup?
Oh yeah,
I bet you'll be shocked at how big this pot is.
It's not even the big one. I pulled out the small one.
She's doing well, thank you. Yeah. She just got back home last week from Colorado. She spent the holidays out in Colorado with my sister. Yeah. She's doing well, so we're really happy to have her home. I missed her like crazy, so it's been nice to have her home. Thank you for checking on her.
Yeah, she went out there and got a cold, but she's back and feeling better now. And
I blame my sister. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let me get
all
this
the
camera.
Germs. Yeah, that's what it is. All those Colorado germs.
It's the altitude out there, right?
Yep.
A 20-pound pot? All right. I'll show you what this pot. Look at the size of this pot. Probably the plane, you're right.
Look at that soup. Woo!
Yeah, it's gigantic. And that's not even his biggest one.
No. Yeah, my bigger one is...
the rolls that he's proofing that he's got to bake off.
Yeah, they need to go in, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just a small amount of soup because that's what makes me happy.
Yeah, soup and biscuits.
Now you're hungry. Like I said, we got enough to come by. Message you my address. That's the next thing we got to figure out how to do. I wonder if FedEx would be any good at shipping soup.
Yeah, wouldn't that be good?
Heck yeah, fresh rolls.
Whew. Fresh rolls and soup.
He's making stock right now. It's a pork and chicken stock. It's going to turn it into chicken noodle soup later on for dinner.
Yeah. Yeah, I take some pork neck bones. We go to the Asian Mart, the local Asian Mart, and
yeah, he makes his own bread.
I boil the pork, or I roast the pork neck bones first in the oven with the veggies, and then I put them in the pot and started them boiling. Those boiled for like 4 hours, and then I put the chicken feet in and boil those. And so you get both of those adding together to make the flavor plus the body of the stock. So
yeah, I know.
Yeah, you got to go to specialty stores because they don't just sell.
Not true. Remember, we found them at Walmart.
You can get them at Walmart. If you
buy them at Walmart,
but what's funny about that?
The package at Walmart calls them chicken paws.
Chicken paws.
That's terrible.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
It's like they don't want you to eat them. Oh yeah, they love it.
Yeah, kids like it. We take the feet out before they see it.
It's all the boilings from the stock gets strained out. I pour it through a colander with a cheesecloth, and that strains it all out. So you end up with this really beautiful clear stock that's just gorgeous.
Very lucky
cooking stock that you can use it for making sauces, or you can use it to make a soup or whatever. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Yeah, we usually freeze up a bunch of quarts, and then I like to take a quart to work and leave it in the fridge, and I'll just drink it as a broth when it's cold at work.
Yeah, it's just such a nice addition to what you're cooking because
I love pot roast. There are not many things in the world I like more than pot roast.
Yeah.
Pot roast and potatoes.
When I worked in the kitchen, this was a big part of the menu that they made. Is they made zip sauce, but they made their own. They boiled their own stock, and they boiled their own, beef scraps and stuff like that in order to extract all that delicious flavor. I learned how to do some good preparations that help you to, pull all that beautiful flavor and have it on hand. You make yourself a nice beef demi-glaze, some beef demi-glaze ice cubes, and you throw one of those in your dish. You have that cooked all day flavor in 2 seconds. Now you have that beautiful, amazing beef flavor that you just can't get from a bouillon cube. It doesn't do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan.
I'm spoiled rotten, and I know it, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, we appreciate some of the finer preparations of things. We eat simple. We don't eat fancy ingredients. We don't go and buy the fanciest expensive stuff, but we do treat it right so that it tastes really good. And I think that's the trick of the restaurant is to learn how to take ingredients that are simple and make them taste really special or exceptional. But it's roasting. It's taking the time to make sure that you take an onion and roast it until it turns good and brown. That's an entirely different flavor that you can add to a soup than a raw onion. So,
everything's better roasted chicken feet.
You want me to go pull one up? So
no, they will freak out.
It's fully footed. Yep, just like that.
They have so much collagen in it. They make the broth, that really nice, luscious broth that you're used to getting.
It turns to Jell-O in the container in the refrigerator. It turns to that thick consistency of gelatin. And so that's where that all comes from.
Yeah, bone marrow. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
The connective tissues and the bone marrow. Now the pork, that brings the marrow. That's got really good, nice marrow flavor to it.
It's so good.
But then the feet have so much connective tissue.
Some people want to see it, and some people don't.
If you don't want to see...
Oh, there's nails. So, yeah, you're probably going to want to look away.
If you don't want to see, you might want to close your eyes.
Taking it to work, and I just heat up a mug of it and sip on it instead of having coffee. It's so good. All right, look away if you don't want to see the chicken feet.
Are we safe? It's a full chicken foot.
That's a giant chicken, too, by the way.
From the ankle.
Oh.
I'm telling you, it's where all the good parts are. Ask your grandma.
I like a soup with white rice. I would agree with that. Yeah, we just buy them for broth making.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Some people actually eat the feet. Some people will scoop them out of there once they're cooked, and they'll eat the feet. I find that cooking them to get the most out of them for the soup, they're not good to eat anymore. They're overcooked. And then that connective tissue that you're going for is all boiled out. They break down, and there's just bones and bits, and that's all that's left of them. All the fat comes out of them, all the bone marrow, all the good stuff comes out of that, all that flavor, and then you just strain it out, and you don't even see them. You don't even think about it.
But he'll make a big pot of stock like this, and then we'll use it for sauces and soups and stuff for weeks. And it's not, that whole pot of stock cost us $18 maybe.
I don't know what lutefisk is, but everybody has their cultural stuff, right? Some people would think that's horrible for to eat a chicken foot or to have it in your soup.
Preserved fish.
Oh, okay.
What was the thing you were talking about earlier?
Oh, fish maul.
Oh.
You guys know what fish maul is?
My culture has been down same. Yeah.
Is there anybody on here that knows what fish maul is?
Not in this one. There's no pork coops in this one.
Yeah.
But they will always be in our beans.
I'm going to give you guys a little cultural lesson here.
This.
I saw a program about it.
I'm in Apple Valley.
I saw a program on it. They're catching these Nile perch, and then they're removing the swim bladder, and they're drying the swim bladder, and then it turns into this translucent thing, and they're selling them for $250, $300 for these fish mauls.
Wow.
So It's a huge industry in.
Shit job. I would agree.
Right? If they make it in a Scandinavian country, I can't remember exactly where, and then they sell it to an African country.
So they are grown in Egypt. They ship them to Scandinavia, and then they ship them
like
back to
Nigeria
Africa
or something. They just can't get enough of these things, and so the market is
They
strictly
have to
there.
leave them down. They eat it, or is it like
They cook it up? They soak it and soften it and chop it and put it in the soup, but it's like a collagen thing, and they're really into it. It's like a medicine food that they eat, and Asian cultures are really into it, and they know about it. But other than that, it's the I believe it was Nigeria. I'm not entirely sure which African country was responsible for eating like 97% of the output. Like it's not a small amount. It's like almost
does it have
all
some
of
sort
it.
of like cultural or religious significance that they want it, or
I think it's just because it's made of mostly collagen, and it's like a youthful, a rejuvenizing thing that people are doing to stay young or stay looking young or something. Isn't that wild? Swim bladders.
I mean, again, I know they look terrible, but they really make a huge difference in a broth.
Yeah.
Like you could just drink a cup of that broth and you're like totally sprayed on your face and you're totally full. Like it's a very hearty meal.
Yeah.
You put some potatoes or vegetables in there and you're like satisfied.
It is very satisfying.
And when meat is the price that it is right now, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Those things cost us, I think, $1.29 a pound today.
For the chicken feet?
Yeah. Yeah. Every part of the animal.
Yeah. And your grandma made soup this way. She may not have told you, but she probably did.
Chicken paws,
Put
right?
some chicken paws in there. That cracks me up. I saw that in the store and I about fell on the floor laughing. I'm like, chicken paws? I bought them anyways, but still, chicken paws. Come on now.
What do you do with bones? We buy them at the Asian market. Pork bones, beef bones, chicken bones. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean beef is ridiculous right now. Which but we got beef bones for $2.99 a pound today.
Yeah.
So we can get really great beef flavor into. Oh, look at the pretty cardinal.
Nice.
Into a broth, and then you add much less beef to the actual stew or whatnot, and it gives you that great beef flavor.
Yeah, it's wild how much flavor is in parts that a lot of people wouldn't think to eat. But if
it's
you
ridiculous,
boil it,
right?
You pull all that wonderful flavor out.
You handpick them. Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot of work. Some people will prep the feet. They'll cut off the toenails and stuff like that. If you feel weirded out by it, then you can do that. But I'm like, whatever. Throw it in the pot. Boil it. The good stuff comes out. I strain off the rest. And there we go. So that they're in there doesn't bother me. Doesn't give me any of the willies that some people do get, but honestly, like chicken feet, they eat them in.
Thanks for listening to us ramble about stupid things. So.
Yeah, right. You never thought you would hear that tuning in today, but hey, like them chicken feet.
Giblets make an amazing gravy.
Absolutely,
100%.
At our Kroger, they sell turkey tails smoked for making soup, so you can buy like just the tail. Smoked up. It's just the heart shaped, the fat and the tail of the turkey. Oh. It's just the butt. And you roast it up, or it's already roasted and smoked, and you just boil that up, and there's a ton of fat in there. I don't know how much connective tissue is in there, but it's definitely a lot of fat and
good.
A lot of flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, I really need to know how everyone's first chicken paw experience goes. So please report back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott.
That's it. No, I think that sometimes these type of bits and pieces are overlooked, but you don't realize that the jowls are the best part of the pork. When you got that guanciale, you ever try that? So my goodness. Yeah. It's a whole different level of porkiness that you never even knew existed. What do we got on this? 2 minutes. 2 minutes till rolls. They go fast. Once you go with them, it takes 3 hours to proof them and make them.
They have some very weird words censored on here.
Isn't that weird? Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I can say whatever I want, but
I don't think you can for long. I think they'll definitely come at you.
I don't think I can say whatever I want, but if I say a swear, like they're probably not going to cut me off. But they might censor
Unless
you
someone
guys if you try
reports
to
you.
type the swear.
If you get reported.
I could be reported, yeah. So don't report me if I say.
You can't. That's true. You can say fuck, but you can't say ass.
Interesting.
Exactly. Yeah, we've learned a very important lesson from our dear friend Sarah.
Yes, we all want to take our cues on how not to get banned. I'm just here so I won't get fined. Y'all remember that one?
She is amusing me so much with her dancing videos and her horse pony riding.
Yeah.
Cracks me up. Oh, I wish I was as funny as her.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well,
yeah. The dance video is hilarious, man. I was crying. I was watching it.
You know, you gotta.
She's so much fun.
You gotta appreciate.
She's just as much fun in real life too.
Fun, having a great time, and I think that's great. That's fantastic. You know, she used to work at a bank, and now this is way better, right? So.
Okay. Well, we did it. We didn't sell a single plant. So good job.
We did it. Woo! Success.
How did she find? I know the exact outfit to match that. She's talented.
She put some effort into it. She definitely works hard to make it entertaining for everybody. You can tell.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Hilarious. You never know what they're going to be like. Hey, we're really offended by this. I don't know. You guys, this kind of language. What? Are you kidding me?
You did have to learn about chicken feet, so I understand. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's one of those things you might not have known, but yeah.
Now you do. We're glad to have brought that to you. Oh, there's the timer.
There's the timer. You guys want to see the end result?
All right, we'll show you that real quick. We all learned something here today. We all learned that Caleb is obsessed with chicken feet. Turn around.
What do you think of that?
Hang on, I gotta turn around.
Oh.
Very nice, babe. These are a little toasty down here.
A little bit toasty? That was the one that was right next to the fan. And the convection of the convection oven.
Yes, they are handmade. Yeah. Those can be for you, 100%. I'll have them make another tray for us.
Yeah,
how long were they baking, honey?
Industrial level of rolls, huh?
How long were they baking?
14 minutes at 400 degrees. Yeah.
Tasha, you're here. Planty office. We have to show you.
Oh, yeah. Let's show. Let me show you something
Are you still
pretty.
Here?
Look at this plant.
We were just showing this earlier. This is the Genova that we got from you. And it finally flowered for us.
Isn't that gorgeous?
No, he doesn't grind his own wheat. We buy it in giant bags, but
we looked into that. But yeah.
Yeah. If we had more kitchen space, he might just have a wheat grinder. But.
Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm using Bouncer. GFS carries it. It's really good pizza dough. Pizza flour, really high gluten pizza flour. So real gummy and stretchy and makes really nice rolls.
Turn his own butter. Yeah. Yeah, there was a time when we were pretty dead set that we were going to have a farm and we were going to have, be self-sustaining. And then as we got older, we were like, we kind of like living very close to everything.
Yeah, supplies are tough.
I like driving the Kroger on a spur and getting what I need.
Yeah.
So
convenience is definitely interesting, and it adds an element. You have a hard time being spontaneous when you're in the middle of nowhere.
Well,
and you have to grow everything.
Chores, man. No one wants more chores to do.
Yeah, that's
true. Enough chores to do.
So true.
I still wouldn't mind having some animals, though. I love supporting small farms. I wish we had more local to us.
Yeah.
I feel like the farms that are around us are commercialized. Like they have been bought up by like a couple of big people and they're not the same as when we were growing up.
Yeah. Veggies and meat. Awesome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we'll be back on Sunday.
Yeah. You guys have a great evening.
We'll talk less about food on Sunday.
We'll probably talk more about plants.
More about plants.
Chopping up plants.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We hope that we helped you have a little bit of fun on this very cold Friday.
Yeah.
We appreciate you letting us ramble and be ourselves for a little while. So we'll be back on Sunday morning, 9:30. We're going to do our normal show, and then we'll go outside and do some maintenance stuff, some chopping, and some reorganizing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And chat with you guys along the way. So we hope you're able to join us for that.
Yes.
And in the meantime, check out all of our friends tomorrow here in Palm Street on the Hoya raid train. Lots of great Hoyas.
Yeah. Get something nice for me.
If PlantCon is in Chicago, I will 100% go.
Oh, yeah.
Is that actually happening? When?
Ooh, that's exciting.
No dates yet? Oh my God. Yet. So excited. Nice. Please keep me updated.
Yeah, let us know.
We can drive to Chicago. That's not that far. Yeah. Yeah. It's pricey as crap though in Chicago. We'd have to get an Airbnb.
That'd be
we'll have some friends stay with us.
Yeah, that'd be
Let us know if you want to stay with us.
That'd be a fun time. Yeah.
Let us know if you want to have your ear talked off by Caleb for 3 days.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I'm starving because it smells amazing in here. So we're going to go so that Caleb can finish his soup. And we hope we'll see you on Sunday morning.
Thanks you all for joining us.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.
Day, great evening.
Is there anybody on to raid you to? I don't think I know anybody. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great evening.